Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Presented by Central Bank of the Ozarks, Labor's Local 663, Doak Propane, Shelter Insurance Agents Grant Baker in Aurora, Sean Holman in Lockwood, the Bank of Billings, Doak Propane right here in Bolivar for all your propane needs. See the folks at Doak and Great Southern Bank, our Chevy dealers of the Ozarks. Segments continue here on High School Game Day. We go back down to Thayer High School where we were a week ago talking with head coach, Bobcat head coach Matt Pitts. And Coach Pitts, tremendous weekend for the Bobcats.
Yeah, guy. Thanks, man. It was really a great experience, and then to get to win that thing on top of the great experience made it even better. It was really special.
Yeah, you come up, you got Branson Republic and Bolivar, I think, is who you played in that order. Bolivar in the championship game, but as a whole, just talk about game, kind of game by game, and what your impressions were.
Going into that first night, Branson's a quality club, and they had beaten Parkview on Tuesday before we had played them there on or played them on Thursday, and they came out, shot it really well in the first half, and really hung in there and gave us some fits. And in the second half, we were just able to get a little separation. Uh, get some easier baskets than we did in the first half. And then the Republic game, they do such a good job defensively that we were fortunate at the half to have a 15-point lead and kind of a cushion. And then, they kind of buckled down and it got a little harder to score. And we were just able to hang on and be fortunate enough to win that one. And then obviously going into Saturday's championship game, to be in that situation on that stage against an opponent like that was a major undertaking. And, all these guys here, it was, really going into that one as big as a underdog as it may have seemed we were. I don't think these guys ever really looked at it that way. We had a job to do and a plan to get that done, and man, they executed it great. And their will to win and their resiliency was amazing. And it took a special team to pull that off because Bolivar's for real good.
Yeah, they are very good. Number one ranked team in Class 5, for parts of this season. And Coach Hoig does such a tremendous job. And Bolivar always puts on a pretty good tournament, pretty good hospitality room. And it's, here in Bolivar, you'd think, not great places to go out, but you guys kind of found your niche there at Smith's Restaurant. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. But take us through that championship game. You've got Bolivar, and that was a game I had to leave prior to that one starting there. But you go, and I believe you go into overtime. But just talking with the coaches and some of the fans coming to the game, they were really looking forward to that. You guys really turned some eyes here in this part of Missouri.
Well, going in like we said, it was kind of it was just a really just a matchup of two totally different styles just because of the size that they have and what they can bring to the table. And then, our what we really want to do is based on, guard play and quickness and speed. So it was really two ends of the spectrum as far as that went. We knew going in, if we could keep the rebound battle close and limit easy baskets, I thought that was our best way of staying in it. And, kind of like I told somebody today, we just kind of chopped around and hung in long enough. And, we were down 8 with 2 minutes to go, and Jordan Andrews hit a big three, and then we got a steal, and Layne Grimes makes a huge layup, and then Jordan gets a steal, and Aiden Burns gets a layup, and the next thing you know, it's a 1-point game. And then it just came down to we got lucky, and they miss a free throw, and then we come down, and Burns it's about a 14-footer to tie it, and then we go into overtime, and it was just back and forth. And the first couple of possessions, there wasn't a lot happening. We missed an easy one early, and then we got it back and got a stop, got an and one, and then really the rest was from the free throw line, and we just took care of business there. Which I think for the weekend we were 85% from the line, and that's really the difference in winning and losing.
You bet, Coach. Kind of give an idea of what we feel like we have tremendous referees up here and in this part of the country. What was the style like? But as far as refereeing the game, was it different than what you guys see on a nightly basis?
I don't think so. I mean, these guys might know more about that than I would but it really didn't. To be a little bit undersized in that game, we kind of play a physical game, a brand of basketball. And, we want to be physical within the rules of what can go on. And obviously when they're 6'7" and 6'8", physicality goes to a whole different level. And, we were able to hang in there, and I think we ended up winning the rebound battle by maybe one or two, which was remarkable. And, in that situation. But no, as far as the officiating, I thought all week long it was really good. Obviously, as a coach, it could all. I mean, it's like anything else. You always think you could have got one or two more to go your way, but I thought they did a really good job.
Very good. Well, Coach, you've got a few seniors and one junior, one sophomore there in the room. You might introduce us here to this first gentleman, and we'll talk with him a little bit.
Yeah, this one here, this is my son. This is Gage Pitts.
Gage, how are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Gage, tell us a little bit about your role, responsibility, and the position that you play.
I played point guard, and I've always been getting Jordan the ball. He scores it as good as anyone in the state, and this year we had Aiden move in, and who scores it just as well as anybody too. So my job is just kind of get those guys the ball and score when I need to.
What were your thoughts before you played a game in this tournament, knowing who was going to be a part of it? What were your expectations, and then what was it at the end of it? What were your thoughts?
Well, I mean, coming into the tournament, I knew seeds 1 through 8, whoever we drew, it was going to be tough the whole way through, and we fought and won that first game. Then we came out Friday, played really good in the first half against Republic, and we were rolling at that point, and then we ended up getting close against Republic, and then going into the Bolivar game, it was just another game.
Yeah. What was your favorite part about you get to stay 2 nights, overnight? What was your favorite part about the trip?
Anytime you get to stay in a hotel with your buddies, it's fun. There was a lot of things that went down. It was just a good time.
All right. Very good. Well, Gage, hey, congratulations on the win, and we look forward to visiting with you and watching you play here as we go through the season.
Thanks, man.
You bet. Who do we have next, Coach?
Landry. Next, we'll have Landry Pitts coming here. Landry's my nephew, so we'll let him go second.
All right. Landry, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Tell us a little bit about the position you play and what roles and responsibilities you have.
I play the 4, and I'll knock down the open 3, bang around with the big guys, and get rebounds when I need to.
Now, this is a weekend where you probably saw as big a guys as you may see all year long. What was that challenge like?
It was definitely weird, stepping out there, and I've never usually been the biggest guy out there, but they were just towering over us. So it was a new experience.
What was your favorite part of the weekend?
Definitely the hotel with all the guys. A lot of memories were made there, and ones I'll never forget.
All right. Well, hey, Landry, congratulations, and we look forward to visiting with you.
Thank you.
You bet. And Coach,
All right,
who we
we'll go Jordan Andrews.
All right. Jordan, how are you, sir?
Good.
Tell us a little bit about the position you play and what your role is.
I'm a senior guard, and I just try to do whatever I can to help our team win.
All right. What was your experience like, and what are some things you're not going to forget about this past weekend?
Oh, it was a great experience. Played good competition. Probably my favorite moment was Gage's behind the back pass to a Keaton dunk. That was pretty cool.
Very nice. What were the challenges coming in for you? What were some things that you really felt like you were going to have to pay particular attention to this weekend?
Around here we aren't necessarily small compared to everybody else, but we were definitely small up there. So rebounding was a big thing, and just the physicality was a little bit different.
Now, what grade are you?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior. Any plans for next season?
Not yet. Just focused on this year right now.
All right, very good. Well, 17-1, that's a good start. You're 2/3 of the way through it, and congratulations.
Thank you.
You bet.
All right, next we'll have Keaton Nicholson.
Keaton, how are you?
Good. You?
Good. What position do you play, and what are your roles and responsibilities?
I play center. I'm the only designated big guy we got, so I'm just looking to rebound the ball about as much as I can.
What were the challenges this weekend that you faced?
Well, I honestly don't think I've played against a single 6'7" guy, much less 3 of them. So, we had to find them. I normally find the big guy myself, but this time we had to we were just running around, just trying to make it as hard as we could, steal the ball. It was just tough with their size, and out rebounding them was just that's what we had to do to win, and we pulled it out.
And what was your favorite part of the weekend?
I just think just the Bolivar game in general. You know, it's just something you'll never forget. You know, it just a lot of people talk to us about them wanting us in the game with them, and it happened. And just looking up there, and even just looking up there, seeing that we are going into overtime was just unbelievable. And then looking up there at the end, you know, and seeing that we pulled it out was just, I mean, we just won't forget it.
You bet. Well, hey, Keaton, congratulations, and we will talk to you soon.
Thank you.
You bet.
Okay,
Who
now
we have-
we'll go Aiden Burns, sophomore.
Aiden, how are you, sir?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Tell us about your roles and responsibility.
I play 1 through 5 on this team, just based on whoever's in the game. Just do whatever coach needs me to do. If it's get inside with the big guys or handle the ball.
Yeah. Now, tell us a little bit about your experience this weekend being an underclassman.
It was great. It was a great experience to learn and grow as a player, and playing with Gage, Jordan, Keaton, all the seniors on this team. It was just great.
What was your favorite part?
Winning that game. I don't think many people picked us to win the tournament, especially against Bolivar, and we came out and did it.
You bet. You bet. Well, hey, Aiden, thanks so much, and congratulations.
Thank you.
You bet.
All right, now we'll go with our last seniors, Layne Grimes.
Layne, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What role and position do you play?
Well, I'm a senior guard, just about 2 and 3, sometimes 4, and I shoot open threes most of the time, and that's pretty much about it.
Most of the time.
Yeah, yeah.
So someone has to tell you to shoot every now and then.
No, well, sometimes.
What was your experience like here this weekend?
It was a great experience. It was a great experience all around. Best part was probably winning the tournament, but definitely the hotel with everybody.
I hate to even ask, but so I won't. What went on there?
That's probably
Yeah,
safe.
Yeah. Very good. Well, hey, now you're a senior. What plans, if any, do you have for next year?
Well, I actually am not attending college. I'm the only one not going anywhere. I'm just gonna stay around the big town of Thayer and see what I can do.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations, and I look forward to visiting with you down the road.
Yep, thank you.
You bet.
And last but not least is Asa Walsh. He's kind of the resident comedian, so we saved him for last.
Okay.
If he doesn't fall first.
Yeah. Hey, so how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Tell us about your roles and responsibilities on the team.
I'm pretty much just a role player. Just kind of do whatever coach tells me. Go in when he tells me to, stuff like that. Pretty much whatever.
All right. What's your favorite part of it?
Pretty much the whole experience. Getting to go and watch those other teams like Helias and Bolivar and just seeing people bigger than around here. That's probably my favorite part.
All right. Very good. And what? Now you're the kind of the team comedian, I guess. What?
I guess so. I don't know.
You just try and keep everybody loose.
Yeah. Too much
So
tension in practice.
Going into that fourth quarter, you're down 8 in that, against to Bolivar before you get it tied up to go to overtime. What's going through your mind at that point?
I really don't know. I can't remember that far back.
Okay. Very
I was
good.
yelling a lot. I stood up, took my warm up thing on, and I swung it like this. That's about it. That's all I can remember.
All right. Very good. Well, Asa, hey, congratulations and thanks for being part of the show.
Thank you.
Oh.
Well,
That's the crew
coaches,
guy.
You bet. Is it safe to say that that's probably the best competition you're going to see until you get into the state playoffs?
I think that would probably be fair. Every night, as you know, with being an athlete, every night kind of presents a different challenge, no matter who the opponent is. And, sometimes that opponent, the biggest, can be yourself sometimes and how you prepare and the focus that you have. But no, for sure, on paper that was a pretty tough gauntlet we just came through.
Yeah, you still got to go to Ava here this
Yes.
season, and that may decide the conference championship there. And
Good.
if you both take care of business up to that point and following that point, but Coach, it's you look at your district, and we talked about this, on the previous shows that we've done, but a great opportunity if you guys can seize it.
Yeah, no doubt. I like our chances. I mean, that's the one thing I think one of the biggest challenges is while you're having success is continue to improve and grow, because sometimes complacency can set in. But I really like these guys and where they are, and we've got enough senior leadership that I think these guys understand what we've got ahead of us and the opportunity that we may get to have if we do what we're supposed to do. But again, every night's a different challenge, but I think these guys will do what needs to be done to give themselves a chance at the end.
Well, that Saturday really presented yourselves, along with Blair Oaks, kind of became media darlings there. You guys defeating Bolivar, and then Blair Oaks goes down and turbo clocks Nixa.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah. So those things really they all hit my feed at the same time, and just a great night of basketball. And you guys are done with tournaments now until districts. You've just got 6 or 8, maybe 10 games left on the schedule, and I really appreciate you guys being generous with your time. And I don't know what class you got these guys out of, but those teachers, thanks to them as well.
I'd say you may be getting a Christmas gift from these guys just for getting them out of class.
All right, very good. My birthday's May the 12th.
There you go, boy. May the 12th.
May the 12th. But Coach, hey, I'm looking forward to see what you guys do the rest of the year, and I know we'll see you at the Final Four if you guys make it, because I'm one of the guest hosts for that tournament. So we'll get to see you there. But gentlemen, hey, congratulations, and thanks so much for being part of the show today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Guy.
You bet. You're watching the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage, and brought to you by Central Bank of the Ozarks, Doak Propane, and Shelter Insurance. Keep it right here